To my special wife, I cannot wait to see you, and I am so excited to marry you and for you to be my beautiful bird. I love you so much and I can't wait to see you walk down the aisle. Loads and loads of love. Big Jim. And they lived happily ever after. To my gorgeous mum, I'm so happy to see you have found someone to spend the rest of your life with. I want to say thank you for everything, and I cannot be more proud to be your son. I hope you have the best day of your life tonight. You mean the world to me, Mum. Love you so much. Frankie and James.
You are the light, the world, and the stars upon everything else, and the night when I'm lost, the sunrise, you're the sunshine that falls down on us. Who you are when you look, when you kiss, whatever you do, like the sky high above. You're everything, my perception of love.
Good afternoon everybody, and a very warm welcome to Stanley House on this very special day for James and Cham. Now before we start, there's a slight problem here. You two look like you've never met before. That's more like it. That's better. So, I thought it was like married at first sight. That's first, eh? So you've met before. It's a good start. So, you're okay. So we are here today to witness their marriage, and on their behalf I'd like to thank you for joining them as they celebrate the start of their married life together. I'm sure it means a great deal to them that you can be here today to help sharing their happiness on such a special occasion. And I also want to give a very, very special warm welcome to Frankie and James. Can I have a little wave from Frankie and James? Yeah. There he is, right on the end. So my name is Karen, and with me is my friend and colleague Darren, and he's our marriage registrar today, yeah? Double act, Karen and Darren, Catherine Dazzler. He sent us out just for the laugh, I think. So for my part, I will be guiding you through your civil marriage ceremony, but Darren has the important task of witnessing your marriage, making sure all the legalities are covered, including the signing of the schedule at the end of the ceremony, and later, the formal registration of your marriage documents. Today you'll also be given a commemorative certificate to acknowledge your important event. So it is our privilege and pleasure to play a small part in your special day. So James and Cham, after over 13 years, today is the day you have chosen to marry and make your legal commitment to each other. The vows you exchange today will unite you as husband and wife, and the words you say are a formal and public confirmation of the love, respect and friendship you have found in each other, and the promise of a lifelong commitment to one another. Before we do proceed with the ceremony though, there are a few words I am legally required to address to everyone here today. Civil weddings can only take place in approved premises, and I am very pleased to confirm this place in which we are met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriages. So we are all here today to witness the joining in matrimony of James Paul Bird, that's yourself sir, and Chamonix Patricia Bernadette Williams. Sorry, I've only got to say one more. So, that's her name, don't laugh at it. If there is any person present who knows of any legal reason why this marriage should not take place today, they should declare it now. Perfect silence. So James and Cham, before you are joined in matrimony, I do have to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows that you are about to make. According to the laws of this country, marriage means the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. Now that is the legal definition, but a successful and happy marriage is much more than this. The purpose of marriage is that you may love, support and care for each other in good times and in bad, to laugh and cry together, to encourage each other, and to uphold the values which you both believe in. It is being there for each other through whatever life may bring, not only as husband and wife, but also by being each other's best friend.
You'll have to take them out, you know, to cry. No, they will though.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Do you want to go now or you?
I'm all right.
Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, we now come to the formal and legal part of this civil marriage ceremony. And whilst everyone here today are witnessing the vows you make, you've asked two special people to act as your legal witnesses. So please can I invite Mark and Megan to come forward. So if you can take one on either side if that's good, thank you. So there are two sets of legal words for you to complete. The first is a declaration that you are legally free to marry, which is then followed by your verbal contract of marriage. And your job obviously is to hear and see these take the legal words. I am going to ask each of you a question, and I'm really hoping the answer is, I am. So are you, James Paul Bird, free lawfully to marry Chamonix Patricia Bernadette Williams?
I am.
And, oh,
Come on.
and are you, Chamonix Patricia Bernadette Williams, free lawfully to marry James Paul Bird?
I am.
Marvellous. So you've both declared you are legally free to marry. And now the solemn moment has come for you to contract your marriage before your witnesses and your family and friends here today. And the next set of words do form the legal words which, once spoken, take you over the threshold into married life. Now these are very important words and need to be said to each other. So turn to face one another. And again, I'm going to start with you, James, and say these words directly to Chamonix.
Okay.
I, James, take you, Chamonix,
Take you, Chamonix,
to be my wedded wife.
to be my wedded wife.
Okay, Chamonix. I, Chamonix,
I, Chamonix,
take you, James,
take you, James,
to be my wedded husband.
to be my wedded husband.
Well done, witnesses. I think you saw that, didn't you both? Marvellous.
Thanks a lot.
Well, that's it. Thank you. You may now be seated. Because James and Cham have got some additional words they've chosen to say to one another. And again, I'm going to start with you, James. Are you going to do the ones you've chosen here? Are you going to do your own?
You doing these?
Oh, right. Perfect. We've chosen their own words, so over to them. So, James, you go first and keep your voice nice and loud.
Okay. I have loved every single minute of being with you, and I promise to love you forever and to carry on building our perfect life together until the day I die.
I, James, the most caring, controversial, gentle, awkward person I've ever met. There is no one else in this world that loves me as much as you. I promise to always feed you when you're hungry, to ignore you when you need ignoring, and to always sing and dance and secretly make you laugh, and never to take life seriously even when you want me to. I will always look after you and be the best one I can be to our kids. finally, like I always have, I will be forever grateful we have each other, and I promise to love you unconditionally through everything right through.
Well, you two can have a break now because Auntie Linda is going to give us a reading.
Please just stand here.
Auntie Linda's got her reading glasses.
Oh,
Convenient.
I'm going to read a poem, The Art of Marriage by Wilfred Reeson. A good marriage must be created. In the marriage, the little things and the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say, I love you, at least once a day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is having a mutual sense of values and objectives. It is standing together, facing the light. It is forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each person can grow. It is a common search for the good and beautiful. It is not only marrying the right person, but it is being the right partner.
thank you. So now we come to the exchange of wedding rings, which is the traditional way of sealing the vows you two have made to each other today. A wedding ring is a symbol of commitment and love, and your wedding ring is an unbroken circle which symbolises everlasting love, and is the outward sign to everyone of the lifelong promises you're making here today. So wear your wedding rings with love and pride, not just today, but every day. I'm now going to please invite Mark to come forward with the rings. Open the box. Open the box. And hold the box for us. Perfect. Come forward. So James, take Sham's ring first of all.
Thank you.
Perfect. Place it on the end of the chosen finger. And then say, Sham, this ring I give to you.
Cham, this ring I give to you
As a sign of the promises made
as a sign of the promises made
on this our wedding day.
on this our wedding day.
I promise to love you
I promise to love you
no matter what the future holds.
no matter what the future holds.
Okay, place it on the rest of the finger. Oh, it's normal. Don't worry. So shall I take the ring for James? Thank you. Great work. Place it on the end of his chosen finger. And say, James, this ring I give to
Don't put it
you
on yet.
James, this ring I give to you
as a sign of the promises made
as a sign of the promises made
on this our wedding day.
on this our wedding day.
I promise to love you
I promise to love you
no matter what the future holds.
no matter what the future holds.
Okay, place it on. Well done. So James and Shamini, you have promised to share your lives in marriage. Gentlemen, you now be seated if you wish. Thank you.
Sit down.
Never forget the promises you've made here today, nor lose sight of the amazing things in your relationship that have brought you here to this precise moment in time. When two people love and care for each other in a marriage, they will create a spirit unique to themselves which will bind them closer than any spoken or written words. The bonds of a lifetime of love, commitment, compromise and humour will make a marriage strong and everlasting. And it is the hope of everyone here today that the feelings of love and joy which you now share will deepen and grow even stronger throughout the years to come. So now you have both made the declarations prescribed by law and made a solemn and binding contract with each other before your witnesses and your family and friends. And you symbolise your marriage by the sharing of wedding rings. It's my great pleasure to now say, congratulations, you are now husband and wife. You want to wait there, obviously. So, ladies and gentlemen, now the deal has been Sharon is going to come forward for a reading for our couple who don't know what it says, so it's all going to be a surprise for them.
James and Cham are now united in marriage, and I have the great pleasure of introducing you all to the new Mr. and Mrs. Bain. Guys, we're so happy that my darling James has found a soulmate in Cham. They're good together and they're good for each other, and that's evident by all the family friends here today celebrating with them. Not to mention the previous celebrations with Magaloo. Cham apparently came into our lives many years ago, and we thank God that he did. Both of them quickly became a big part of our lives, along with Linny, John, Juna, Frank, and just the odd couple of friends Cham saw. All any parent wishes is for their children to be happy, and Shan and James make each other happy. They work well together, and they're each other's biggest supporter. They've also blessed us with our precious grandson James, with hopefully more to come. It's a privilege to be here today and to celebrate this special time with you both and our many family and friends. We're also remembering our loved ones who can't be here with us today, although we can put in our hearts. Right, we wish you both a lifetime of health and happiness, my Shan. Organise some more many great events, Magali grandchildren. And now it's time to drink, celebrate some party, see you in the new year, 2025, which is yours here. We're going to make memories that will last a lifetime. And Cham and James Bird, and James, I've told you with I love you.
To deliver a speech on your special day, on behalf of myself and your dad, is a definite honour bestowed upon me, designed to be happy, not sad. There's a template of the do's and the don'ts. You can get anything these days online. But a break from tradition, and why not? So fingers crossed I can get this to rhyme. Here goes. Welcome all, family and friends, and you thanks for sharing this day. A room filled with love and with blessings, because that's the Cham and James way. True meaning of family and friendship reflect how they each live their life. To witness today was a privilege, as you finally became husband and wife. There's a million thank yous, and I'm worried, obviously, about missing some out. Please refer to your order of service. Cham nailed it, there was never any doubt. To all who made the effort, turned their vision into reality, dress code has been fully embraced, probably driven by fear of fatality. So now on to Sharonee. There's so many words to describe it, how we feel and just what we should share. One in a million, a true source of pride. She is manic, and yet she still cares. She's a force of nature, a whirlwind, and yes, that's simply her way. Headstrong beyond comprehension, yet she listens to what others do say. Affectionately known as Barucha, forgetting from life there and then, taught to dream just as big as you could, not to question the where but the when. A beauty competition winner in Butlins back in the day. Want to stop saying how gorgeous he was, or we'd both have to pay. A confident, fully child emerged, ever popular with all her peers. Class sleepovers, theme parties they followed, and were talked about for many years. Choo-choo dolls, groovy chick, Tamagotchi. These phases went by way too fast. It was on to the Venny and Youth Point. And friendships they were made to last. These friendships were tested soon after, when at 17 she became a young mum. Forever be grateful for the support you all gave, and for every little thing you each done. Our beautiful Frankie was blessed beyond words with so many aunties to love him and care. Helped to raise him to the fine young man that he is, a responsibility that you all shared. Frankie gave you a profound spark of direction, an ambition and drive to make good. And a million business ideas were born. Lord Sugar did all that she could. Juice Plus, Munchie's Delivery. Then it was blues, success with all that she tried. Alongside of this, she smashed uni. Her graduation I cried and I cried. No stopping our Cham when her mind is made up. She will find a solution some way. Hard working in every sense of the word. Just look what she's pulled off today. Her grown up years and all she's achieved has been done with James by her side. He's thankfully just let her be who she is. Couldn't change it if he ever tried. When she loves you, she loves hard and she loves fierce. Biggest critic and cheerleader too. She adores you, James, with your quirky ways, and she sees the whole person in you. A fabulous stepdad to Frankie, Cham's best friend, above all, top dad to our boy. Watching you grow and become a dad, James, has brought so much pleasure and joy. The love for your family shines out to you, and we will watch on with such pride. You found your place, James, your happiness, when your family are close by your side. You have built a home to be proud of. It took sweat, blood and tears. A million memories still to be made that will carry on through years. James, you always greet me with a kiss, and this all goes a long, long way. I fully respect you and value the person you are, and I am so deeply happy today. Cham, today's your golden ticket day, and it's been so long overdue. You finally got all that you dreamed of, and today it's all about you. On behalf of your dad and both families, please stand, and all raise your glass to a future of love and much happiness, and continue to do this with class. To Cham James.
It's 62 years. Come on, raise the glass, ladies and gentlemen. 62 years of marriage.
Right. Really do feel like the luckiest man in the world today to be marrying my beautiful bride. Good evening everyone. On behalf of me and my new wife, I would like to thank you for being here on this New Year's Eve with us and making today even more special on the day we make our family complete. I would like to send love and thanks to my new 13-and-a-half-year-old in-laws. I love the whole family, and John and Linny are about as good as mother and father-in-laws go. Thanks for everything you have ever did and will do for us. On to my parents, the original beautiful Mrs. Bird. Thanks for having me. You mean the world to all of us. I love you loads, and you was the best mum to me. Dad, love you. Thanks for being my dad. You never let me down. Right, quiet. You never let me down. There's not many Evertonians who'd let the kid be a blue. I mean a red, sorry.
I'll take it.
Yeah. There's not many Evertonians that let their kids support Liverpool, so I know you always wanted the best for me. And a special thanks to the rest of my family who helped raise me. I really do love yous all. We are both lucky to have such good families, and I hope yous all have the best night getting to know each other, as lots of you have never met. All I had to think about while trying to write something nice about the best man was what they was going to say about me. So moving on to the bridesmaids. Yous all look beautiful. Thanks for helping Cham sort out everything. Yous have all played a massive part in our relationship over the years. Now it's time to talk about my new wife and say nice things without making any jokes. Shamini Patricia Bernadette. You are such a beautiful person and you've always kept our life on track. You have made me a better person and I love you now more than ever. I am so happy to be marrying you today, and I don't say this much, but I think you was right when you said this would be the happiest day of my life. You are literally the best person I have ever met, and it is a great privilege to now call you Mrs. Bird.
So from here, raise across. There is me.
And you louder with me as well.
In you, Phil.
Hi everyone, hope you all had a lovely Christmas. I'm just going to talk about how thankful I am to have such a wonderful family. Starting with Jim, and how lucky I am to have a best friend and a dad in one. I've always thought how brave he was joining a family like ours and marrying a mum like mine. And not to mention giving me a brother like James. In general, thanks for everything, Jim. Love you, mate. On to my mum. Don't know where to start, to be honest. My biggest fan, my own personal problem solver, in general, a lifesaver. But I think that sums up my speech, so I just want to say thanks for everything and love yous all.
Come on your feet for this young man. That was brilliant. Absolutely terrific. Absolutely terrific, Johnson. Well done, Frankie. Brilliant.
It'll be alright.
Loads of it.
Love him now. Like, Cham, you looked absolutely amazing. Oh my god. Jim, you looked alright as well. He's been selling all those for weeks, like, he didn't have to get his suit tailored. Did you? Yeah. You go, I'm a fucking Hugo Boss model. Jim, you're still ginger. Hey. She won't have to eat the bad guy, didn't he? Me, Mike and Jim have been mates for 20 years. We first met in secondary school. Jim was in a year above us, but he had no mates in his own years. So we've been stuck with him ever since. I promise you, he never had a single mate in his own year. Hey, not one. Hey. He never? Wait, I promise I only had Daddy too. Where are they? Nice. In all them 20 years, I've only ever fell out with him once. It's the time I kidnapped his dog. I've knocked on his door and no one was in. I've opened the door, right, and she thought, oh, I'll take Daisy for a few hours. Little did I know, within fucking an hour, the whole of Garston was looking for her. It was all over Facebook. So I decided to do the right thing and bring her back, thinking Jim would find it funny, but I was fucking wrong. He kicked the door of my car and chased me down the street. I didn't give him the chance to stay angry at me, right? So we went round this the next day and sat on his couch while he was out taking Daisy for a walk. Me and Luke sat on the couch and he came in, looked at the pair of us, he said, oh, here's the shook up with us. And all was forgot. So every milestone in Jim's life has been nicked. Most of his family don't know this, by the way, so I'm sorry. On his 21st birthday, we had a party in Cellars, yeah, and then we ended up going, we had an apartment, didn't we? He got nifted in 20 minutes to be in there. On his stag do. The stag do that didn't happen. So Jim spent 2 nights in the cells. I'm not gonna go into what happened, but yeah. Nice, mate. We had a fucking, everyone else had a great time apart from Jim, by the way. And he's bro, is he? Yeah. Nice. The only reason he never got nicked on his 30th, it was the middle of COVID and he fell asleep, pissed on his couch. Me and Cham drank a bottle of rum together. We had an absolute ball. Might as well have got nicked. So if the busy storm the gaff tonight, you know, they're going straight for him. Okay, fully expecting to as well, by the way. Cham and Jim are the perfect example of they can't live with each other or they can't live without each other. I can't imagine them ever being apart. They're probably the strongest couple I know. Jim's an amazing dad to Frankie and James. Cham's been like a mum to all of us since we met her. I want to say thanks for everything you've done for me. I love you both. And you've had a great day. And then to win the fucking lot. This is, you're the best man, by the way. He's flapping it now. Proper flapping it. You don't have to see. Okay. For those of you that don't know me, my name's Mike.
aka the second best man. Basically, me and James have been friends for around the same time, about 20 years. And in January last year, I moved over to Australia.
Good day, mate.
Good day, mate. At first, I was gutted that I wasn't going to be able to make the stag, but as you all now know, I didn't miss out on much because Jim and Deborah were in the cell taking turns to drop the soap. Despite being mates for such a long time, I only found out I was best man about a week before the wedding, so apologies for the speech. But this is just a prime example of Jim's organisational skills, so thank God we had Cham to plan this special day because I dread to think how it would have turned out if it was down you. Over the years I've learned to accept Jim for the way he is. For example, you can always rely on Jim to let you know if the top that you're wearing doesn't suit you, or the jeans you've got on don't quite fit. But as Jim's matured, he's got more and more careful, so much so that during our holiday to Ibiza last year, we caught him applying sunscreen to the soles of his feet. Proper ginger. We could call Jim a jack of all trades. Over the years he had many jobs that include groundworks, dry lining, factory worker, delivery driver, labourer, and more recently blind installation. Blind installation specialist. Yeah. But the only thing he's ever been good at is being dad to Frankie and James. And then Miss Shamini, she's smart, loving, caring, ambitious, entrepreneurial. In fact, her only flaw is her taste in men. But, despite all your flaws, Jim, you're a great lad and I'm proud to call you one of my best mates. And most of my happiest memories you've been there. And I look forward to making many more in the future. You're an amazing couple and I hope you live a long and happy life together.
Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away. To the groove and the light that flickers. We get lost in the crowd, it's getting thicker. We get away from the drinks and chatter. Haven't said a word, but it doesn't matter. Feel the air,
Para. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué?
To my special wife, I cannot wait to see you, and I am so excited to marry you and for you to be my beautiful bird. I love you so much and I can't wait to see you walk down the aisle. Loads and loads of love. Big Jim. And they lived happily ever after. To my gorgeous mum, I'm so happy to see you have found someone to spend the rest of your life with. I want to say thank you for everything, and I cannot be more proud to be your son. I hope you have the best day of your life tonight. You mean the world to me, Mum. Love you so much. Frankie and James.